guys, Infernape here. Now, I was supposed to be doing my Astrotide today, but I didn't get any memes sent to me because my friends don't know jack shit about Harry Potter. So, I'm gonna have to change the theme and push it back to next month. So, the next theme for Astrotide is going to be Dragon Ball memes. So, hopefully I'll be able to get some more memes in. But as you can see the title from this video, today's video is going to be me reacting to David's latest Nuzlocke team. I believe that it was in either Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. I think it was Alpha Sapphire, yeah. So I'm interested to have a look at this team because Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby are definitely one of my favourite set of Pokemon games. So, yeah, this should be quite an interesting video to be fair. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, what you thought of this Nuzlocke team, if you think I misranked a Pokemon, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video! Okay, let's go over his first team member. That being an Altaria that he called Nimbus. I'm assuming that was on the off chance he found a shiny Altaria, because, you know, Altaria shiny is yellow, and the flying Nimbus in Dragon Ball kind of is yellow. With the moves Fly, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, and Moonblast. I'm not really sure what to think of this moveset. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not terrible. I don't know. I don't really know what to feel about this moveset, if I'm honest. Fly and Dragon Pulse are obviously for stab, and Fly is also to, well, get around the region. Flamethrower, I'm guessing, is coverage for Steel types because Dragon and Flying type moves don't do well against Steel types. And we've also got Moonblast. I'm guessing that is because when it Mega Evolves it becomes part Fairy type, and Moonblast will then become Stab. And Flamethrower will also be coverage against Steel types because, you know, Fairy, Steel don't get along. I don't know. It's just that this is not like the best Pokemon to use in a playthrough, because that's how I base these teams. I base them how useful they are in a best team playthrough. But I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know how to feel about this. I mean, personally, I would have probably swapped out Altaria if I could, because, you know, it's a Nuzlocke, I don't have a choice. But if it were me, I'd rather use a Flygon rather than an Altaria. But I will admit, it's not the worst choice in the world. As you guys already know, I have to rank these Pokemon from 1 to 10. 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. So if I were to rank this, I would probably... I'm not really sure, because it's not one of the best Pokemon to use in a playthrough by far. But the moveset is quite good, and Altaria is an alright Pokemon. So I think I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, his next Pokemon is an Alakazam called Tick, I believe. I don't really understand the nickname. Maybe he ran out of nickname ideas? I don't know. I like the fact that it has the ability Synchronize, because if you didn't know, when a Pokemon has the ability Synchronize and you put it at the front of your party, there's a 50-50 chance that that Pokemon is going to have the exact same nature as the one that you put at the front of your party. So the fact that it's got a neutral nature and has Synchronize, that would have been really, really good for his Nuzlocke. So that way there's no chance, there is a 50-50 chance. But the odds of him getting a good Pokemon is actually pretty good, since he's running an Alakazam with a Synchronize ability. And he's also got the moves Reflect, Charge Beam, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Probably one of the most basic movesets for an Alakazam, but basic doesn't always mean terrible, you know? Psychic, obviously for stabs, Shadow Ball for coverage, Charge Beam to charge up its special attack, and Reflect for its terrible defense. I mean, I will admit, like I said earlier, Alakazam isn't considered one of the best Pokemon to use, but it's definitely a really strong Pokemon, if I'm honest. Personally, I would maybe swap Reflect with Psyshock, because that way, in case you come across a Pokemon that has really a high special attack and not special defense, sorry, and not very good defense, you can use Psyshock, so that way it will attack its physical defense, not its special defense. But apart from that, it's a pretty good Alakazam. I am going to have to give this a 7 out of 10 again, because I can't really think of many places that it would shine in important battles. Like, yeah, it doesn't really shine in too many places in important Pokemon battles. I mean, I guess it would be good against Team Aqua's Poison-type Pokemon, and the Oz Poison-type Pokemon scattered around the region. But other than that, I mean, I don't really see it shine in too many places. Alright, next up we've got Blazerkin that he called Charlie. I don't really get it. Like, is he giving much thought to these nicknames, or are they just coming to him willy-nilly? With the moves Blaze Kick, Low Sweep, Rock Tomb, and Earthquake. I mean, personally, I would probably swap out Rock Tomb with Rock Slide, and maybe swap out Earthquake with Shadow Claw, and obviously swap out Low Sweep with Brick Break. But other than that, it's a pretty good Blazerkin, if I'm honest. Blazerkin is by far the best starter to use in these games, so I'm very happy that he used this Pokemon. Moveset could use a tiny bit of work, but other than that, it's really, really good. So, for that fact, I think I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Because the moveset needs work, but it is very useful in this game. Alright, so the next Pokemon that I'm going to be reacting to is his Ludicolo. Yes! He uses a sombrero wearing pineapple duck! With the moves Surf, Mega Drain, Ice Beam, and Rain Dance, and has the ability Swift Swim. You know what's coming. You could have used Gyarados. Now, where do I start? Good strategy going on. One of the worst Pokemon to use in a playthrough. One of the weakest Pokemon ever. One of the derpiest Pokemon ever. Definitely don't like the fact that he's running Mega Drain, but I do know for a fact that he had no other choice. I was on the phone to him and I tried to help him get Giga Drain for this thing. But it wasn't available until post-game, so I know for a fact that Mega Drain and Grass Knot was all he had. And I'm guessing he'd rather go with a move that is weaker but healed than a move that's stronger and does more damage the heavier the Pokemon is. Ice Beam, I'm guessing, is for coverage against flying types because it's weak against flying types. Rain Dance is Swift Swim, boosted Surf. So, you know where I'm going with this. You guys must know where I'm going with this. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to give this thing like... I'm gonna have to give it like a 2 out of 10 because it's good type coverage, don't get me wrong. It's just... it's a goddamn Ludicolo. Like, why would you use this thing? Like, you could have had a Gyarados. That would have been so much better. Just saying. Alright, the next Pokemon is called Smith, and it's an Agron, holding the Metal Coat. Obviously to boost the power of Steel-type moves. With the moves Iron Head, Iron Defense, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. Now, I will admit Agron, again, is not one of the best Pokemon to use in a playthrough. But, this moveset is pretty good, I can't lie. Personally, I would have probably swapped out Iron Defense with Aerial Ace, so that way, just in case you came across a fighting type And I know for a fact that David does not switch, he does set. So in case that, you know, you came across a fighting type, I would probably smack on Aerial Ace on that thing. So that way, it can attack, and not only does it have Sturdy, so it can live at least one hit. I mean, yeah, personally, that's what I probably would have gone with. So, I think I'll give Agron another 7 out of 10. I mean, it's not the worst Pokemon I've seen, but definitely could use some improvements. I mean, everything could always use improvements. And his final Pokemon is a muck called Custer. Even though I think he spelled custard wrong, but it doesn't matter. With the moves Power Up Punch, Rock Tomb, Gunk Shot, and Return. You guys know where I'm going with this. Not only is Muck not useful in any important battles, its moveset's not the best either. It's really not. I know so many of my friends that, well, practically crucify me for the way that I rank my Pokemon for these teams. But I did explain how I rank these teams, and they said that it's fine. So, the fact that he used a muck, and the fact that this muck had a terrible moveset, but that's not David's fault. He just decided to use a muck without knowing that muck cannot learn any good moves. I'm gonna have to give this a 1 out of 10. I'm sorry, but the best that this can do is fight fairy types, and there are no important trainers that use fairy types. So the 1 out of 10 I feel like is generous. So just to recap, Altaria is 7 out of 10, Alakazam is 7 out of 10, Blazerkin is 9 out of 10, Ludicolo was 2 out of 10, Agron was 7 out of 10, and Muck was 1 out of 10. So the average score of this team is 5.5 out of 10. I honestly was expecting the average to be a lot higher than that. But when you're running stuff like Ludicolo and Muck, that will damage the score. And there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, what you thought of this Nuzlocke team, if you think I misranked the Pokemon, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernape, signing off. Bye!